Hey there! If you're a history buff like me, buckle up, because today we're zooming through the incredible story of Malawi. All in just 3 minutes. Let's dive in. So, picture southeastern Africa over 1,000 years ago. This was already home to Bantu-speaking communities farming, fishing, and shaping the land. By the 15th century, boom! The Maravi Empire rises. These folks weren't just chilling, they were growing crops, forging iron tools, and trading with Swahili merchants along the coast. The empire was so influential it actually gave Malawi its name. But nothing lasts forever. By the 1700s, the Maravi Empire started to crack under the pressure of internal conflicts and slave raids from outside. Tough times. Fast forward to the 1800s and here come the Europeans. Scottish explorer David Livingstone shows up and soon the British are moving in. They renamed the land Nyasaland in 1907, and yeah, colonial rule wasn't great. Locals faced forced labor, lost land, and barely had any say in politics. In 1953, Nyasaland was lumped together with Rhodesia in this federation nobody wanted. It lit a fire for change. Enter Dr. Hastings Banda. This guy led fierce protests, and by 1964 Malawi finally broke free and became an independent nation. Banda became prime minister and not long after, president for life. Sure, there was development and stability, but let's be real, it wasn't all rosy. Banda's government cracked down hard on dissent, the press, basically anyone who disagreed, and Malawi had a one-party state for 30 years. But here's where it gets inspiring. By the 1990s, Malawians had had enough. Civil society pushed back, and with a little help from international partners, the country held a referendum in 1993. The result? Overwhelming support to ditch the one-party system. Democracy arrived, and in 1994, Bakili Maluzi became the first freely elected president. Banda stepped down, peacefully. Today, Malawi calls itself the warm heart of Africa. It faces challenges: poverty, education gaps, climate threats, but don't count it out. Malawi's made big strides in healthcare, rule of law, and women's leadership. In fact, Joyce Banda became Southern Africa's first female president in 2012. So there you have it. From ancient empires to modern democracy, Malawi's story is all about resilience, hope, and heart. If you enjoyed this whirlwind history, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more. Zikomo Kwambiri, thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next episode of History in 3 Minutes.